So what I'd like you to do to make a start is take any position that's comfortable, and I'd like you to make sure that your spine is really well fully supported. And trusting me now to just mind the time for you and to take care of your space and time and mind a little bit. So taking that position, and we've deliberately set this time aside for us. So let's try as much as we can to allow this to be about us, about you, not the things that you've done today, need to do, or worry about. We want to allow this time to be of inaction, but not sleep. So you might want to adjust your position where you will be comfortable, awake, and alert. And as you either lower and soften the gaze, or if you're comfortable to close the eyes fully, let's set this time aside for us as we do that. So it is okay to do that, to bring that gaze more internally as we set that intention, because those other things can wait. And as you do that, as you just turn the gaze internally, notice the body and any impulses to move. It's the first thing your mind will distract you to do, that something hurts, that you need to jump up and do something, you've forgotten something off your to-do list. So we're just noticing those. This practice will take you to a different place each time, so let it just be whatever it is today. Let's let it just happen and take you wherever it wants to be today, wherever it wants to take you. So you might have attended presenting with any sort of reaction or mood, but we've still set the time aside to notice, because noticing what's going on with ourselves is the first step in putting ourselves first. So as you allow the gaze to close fully now, if you just softened it before, if you feel comfortable to, just notice the thoughts. Your mind will quieten down in a few minutes, and perhaps so will any impulse to move, do, or react. And to help you, you can imagine you almost have two minds. You've got the one that's constantly commenting, narrating, and reacting. That one that's telling you right now that you haven't got time for this, or this is stupid, or I don't like this style, or all the other myriad of things that you have to do on your to-do list. And you have a deeper one that offers that wise, compassionate, and supportive view that often happens and speaks to us at those times when the mind is quieter, perhaps when we've just woken up. So take a deep breath and notice your everyday mind. And on the breath out, let's acknowledge that whatever it's saying to you now, it's trying to protect you. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Setting the intention now that with every deep breath, we will access that deeper, wiser mind with every inhale. And so, because we are looking at this visual of having two minds, neither needs to win here. They can both be operants. We will never ever shut that everyday mind off. That is impossible. But what we can do is not react to it. So as we set our intention with every deep breath to go deeper into this wiser mind, with every inhale, we can soothe that everyday mind now with the offering of these words. Let's just be and allow. Let's allow ourselves a willingness to carve out time to not have to be productive. To not need to be active. To not need to do anything. Not with our thoughts, actions, intentions, or bodies. We can just be. Let's allow ourselves to be here despite anything else that's going on, despite any noises of nature or mechanical noises of traffic. We can just let them be and ourselves be. Let's allow a willingness to wait and just see what happens. And if we can get to that deeper spot of wisdom and wise insights and impulses, and let it be all right if nothing at all comes to you today. Knowing that the benefit is all in putting you first during this time you've carved out for you to simply be with you. And what a wonderful person to hang out with here. It's just so lovely to just be here with you. Like sitting in silence with an old friend. Just rest here and be. This isn't your work. You don't need to think. You're just letting yourself be. Just allowing whatever needs to find you. Letting whatever the thing that is meditation be you. A willingness and a worthiness to just be. To not do anything but breathe in and breathe out. And that work isn't even something you even need to think about. Your body just does it for you. allowing yourself that permission to just do nothing, allowing yourself to be worthy of doing nothing. It's already done. Let's just be without trying to be anything. Let it be all right if nothing happens. The intention is to refresh and receive. Just letting ourselves be. Allowing ourselves to get to know ourselves in a different way. Getting to know you in a different way. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you breathe, what are you breathing? Is this just air? Or can we allow this to be something more magical? Whatever that great source is for you, it's personal to you, that knows your value. Perhaps simply breathing in the essence of that deeper, wiser mind as you breathe in. And breathe out. Not trying to change the breath or do anything, just sitting and being. You don't need to earn this. There's nothing you need to do to earn this. Just allow this to be natural. As you breathe in and breathe out, and perhaps with every breath accessing that deeper, wiser point in you, perhaps not. And perhaps as you breathe in, you are opening to allow the power and that knowledge to flow to you, or perhaps not. And just be. And with every deep breath, allowing that first mind to chatter away if it wants to, that's okay. It will wander. We're just allowing that while being somewhere else. somewhere that feels constant and calm and grounded and settled. And just be. Just be here now. You do not need to do anything to be. You do not need to be or do anything to receive. You can just be. Now I'm going to stay quiet for a few moments. I'm going to check in with you, but just rest, just be. And intermittently I will remind you that you're still here, just being, to allow your mind to come back to here. But for the next few moments, just be. Just rest. Just be. Just rest. Just be. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And I wonder what that was like for you, whether you found that easy or hard. Just spend a few moments, the last few moments of this practice, just being here in your own way, just for a few moments. Perhaps you focus on a sound. Perhaps you focus on your breath. Perhaps it's none of those. Whatever you're doing, it's right for you. So just being with yourself for a few moments now. Coming back to your next breath in and breath out. Maybe you can softly and gently allow the awareness to drift up to that other mind now. And let's see if we can allow it to softly and gently give some supportive commands to breathe in and breathe out, just uniting this inner sense of deep knowing and wisdom with the everyday mind. And maybe allowing the everyday mind now to give your body supportive commands to take a deep breath in and notice the body here. And notice now if there is an impulse to move. And perhaps if there is, you can honour that by taking small, natural, intuitive movements. And if not, to encourage them just to start moving the body in a natural way, just to wake it up a little bit. And the next supportive command from that everyday mind to reorientate to the day of the week and time of day it is, and the place where you practice. And there's plenty of time, so no rush. Being really easy and natural and gentle with yourself, and taking all the time you need. And listening to that higher command now, that everyday mind, to ask it when it feels right to us to gently blink the eyes open.